Hello everyone, it's Ball Farmer 6710 and today we're doing, as you read by the thumbnail or the title, we're doing, I'm going to be doing a video on how I'm building the dealership. Well, mainly the dealership, the workshop, or the big building, you could call it. So, so to get a good example of where I'm going to be building this workshop, it's going to be here, right beside PJ's yard. A big enough space, but as I may have said in my building video, I'm going to be having a field around this size, around that size there. You can just about see the line there. So this should be a big enough space for a dealership. It is a big square now, so basically what I want to have my 600mm ruler here, which in easy terms is just 60 centimeters. So I kind of want to have it in this corner here, with a little space here to like park a tractor or something else. And then obviously I'm going to be having like the row of tractors all along here, and then machinery in other parts. So it's not going to be a massive huge dealership, but I want to have like a nice building. I had a dealership in one of my other farms, but it was very rushed together. The building wasn't that good, and we won't say any more about that. But so I'm going to measure here. I'd say I'm going to have enough room to have a one bay garage for a tractor to be serviced, or combine to be serviced, garage. So I think 40 centimeters wide, 40 centimeters wide, and 25 centimeters, I think. Yeah, so 40 by 25 is the dimensions. So I'm gonna go down to the workshop, cut out my MDF, and then I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you when what I'm gonna do after that. So down here at the workbench, have my big sheet of MDF here, and it's about 5mm thick. So if you watch my other building video of how to make a shed, which I made for Daniel for his ball farm, you know I do MDF as a base for a good solid shed. So it's gonna be it's not going to be a small dealership, but it's an average size one bay shed here. Then I might have like an office or like a few shelves for like selling oil or something you see in a machinery dealership. So that's my plan anyway. It should look quite cool. You might be thinking, what am I going to be having it? What brand is the dealership? Well, it's going to be a New Holland dealership, my favourite brand. So it's not going to be just selling New Holland, but just a New Holland branded, but sell other machinery as well. But anyway, I'm going to get cutting this, and I'll get back to you as to what I'm going to use as my walling and stuff. If you want to follow along with this build, feel free, but be careful with like the saws or anything, as you could get hurt or get cut by them. But I'm going to put it into the vise now and cut this, and I'll get back to you then. So I have the MDF cut out now. It's all in the 25 by 40 dimension, and I just halved in half here, went down the middle, because as you know there's going to be offices or sales point on the other side and the machinery garage on one side. So it's not going to be a very easy build now. It's going to be way more complicated than the other like hay shed. The other hay shed I did was very simple compared to what I'm building here, because I'm going to have to do like a door going into like a cafe, or you know, for the mechanics to have a cup of tea or something, or like if they're getting parts or something. I think I'll have to do rolling doors as well on this side here, and I'm going to do see if I can do like a kind of like an open office type thing for like customers. So as you can probably tell, it's not going to be a very easy build. So but I'm just doing this because a few people just said you should do I mentioned that I was going to be doing a dealership build, so I said I'd do a video. So what I'm going to be using for the walls, same as last time, I'm going to be using this plywood. Now, it's not the cleanest of plywood now, it's just stuff I have in the corner of the shed here, but I should have enough to make a few walls. You don't have to use plywood now, or you can either just use your MDF, but I just prefer using plywood as it gives it that like big thick wall effect, like in real life. Makes it more realistic, so that's what I prefer using. You can even use cardboard if you so wished, but that's what I find the best to make a good look. So I'm gonna cut all these up. I usually do, I think I remember doing 6mm walls, if not 5. I think I'll do 5, and yeah, I'll get back to you when I have them all cut out. Right, so everyone, got all the plywood cut out now. So what I've done here, I kind of designed the part that's where like the entrance is to the the garage store workshop, and this is where the tractor comes in, obviously. And then here, what I'm planning on having here is just a glass window, so it kind of looks like it's more of an office or style like that. And then the rest will be all just corrugated all across, and then I'll probably just do a slant on a roof. So then, as usual, I'm going to be using these sticks to hold the structure of the galvanized corrugated cardboard. So I'm gonna, these maybe they're not standing up well, but they'll stand up well when I have them all glued together. So I'm gonna go back up to my loft, and I'm gonna hot glue them all together. So I'll see is when I have everything glued together. Okay, so have all the walls stuck together now, and I got it all painted. So why I paint it now is because if I have all the sheeting and all on, it's just easier to get around the corners and stuff. Like even this corner there, I could go do with a touch up. It's just easier to get around without hidden stuff like that. I have all the sides done. All I did was use these two paints here, just very cheap paints, do the job. They're not the best, but they do it, like, and I just kind of wanted that concrete effect. So same with the walls and the floor. So what I'm going to be doing now, if you may know, if you watched the other shed building video, have these wooden poles I get from Woodies or any hardware shop really, and basically just going to put them all along where I think I probably put one there on the corners and stuff. Like if I put 2 in between there because there's a gap, and then I'm going to coat them over with some blue, which just has some spare for the tractor blue from when I was spraying up the tractor with my dad. Because it's a new Holland dealership, so I said I'd do something different like that. I usually do red for the farm buildings, but sure, I'm going to try blue. Shouldn't look too bad. I've seen it be done somewhere in some other New Holland dealerships, or even in industrial estates. So I'm going to try that now. I'm going to show you how I put the poles on, and then I'll get back to you when I probably have a little bit more done. Okay, so everyone, I'm back, and as you can see, I have the front frame done for the garage, the workshop, and I also have the back piece. So I have 2 pieces cut out. So I have this piece here which should line up at 22.5. So all that needs to be glued in, and then I also have the other back piece which is 10 10 centimeters tall and or 100 mil, I think, yeah. So I'm going to glue this in, show you how I do it. As you can see, there's a hot glue gun. Then I just put a small amount on. You had to be kind of quick because you want it to, the joint to set real quick. So, sorry, the tripod's a bit wobbly. It's on a bit of a uneven surface, so sorry about that, guys. But yeah, that's that joint there is setting. I'm gonna do the same to the other side. So you kind of have to be careful with the glue gun if you don't get stung or get stung by it. So yeah, there's a bit of an uneven part of the wood part there, so kind of have to concrete it down, if you kind of say that. So I'm gonna get another 22.5 beam, put it across there, and then have another beam there which should, I think it's 20 or something. So yeah, it's taking part anyway. That's how I glue in the piece of wood. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but I'd imagine it'll be long enough. So I'm not going to film how I do everything. So yeah, basically what I do is just measure it with my metal ruler here, and then I just cut it out on the wood. Just mark it out with my pencil, and then just glue it in. So pretty straightforward, but I had to kind of get the measurements right so it all fits in perfectly. So I'm going to finish off all this here, then move on to here. I was thinking of doing like a different type of style of roof, like a lower part of roof, so it gives a more of a better look, or more stylish, if you will. I'm also going to put two sticks here, which are both different sizes. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'll get back to you. So the next time, in the next few seconds, you should see all of this should be all the structure should be done. So I'll get back to you then. Okay, so have all the structure done. It's been over an hour, I'd say. Haven't been timing myself, but I'd say it's an hour, over an hour. Have all the structure done, and yeah, I just finished off by doing this part here, the window frames, and got the doorway there and here. So I might be putting like a staff entry only sign there. Here I might be putting a rolling door, and then it's basically ready for the blue paint, which I'm not going to do now because it's I have a premiere, so I'm going to go in and watch that. So and then I'll be ready for corrugate once the blue paint is on. So, and then probably I'll have to do an interior, so I'm probably thinking having a desk around here that curves around like that, and go like that. Then have like 2 aisles of shelves and stuff like that. So it looks like a small little dealership and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. I'll come back to you the next day when I'm starting the blue paint. So hope you are all finding this interesting, and thanks for sticking this far. So I'll come back the next day. Okay, so guys, it's the next day after doing the structure of the shed, and I'm going to be painting the beams. So I have my tractor Ford Blue, which, as I said, was me and my dad used to respray the tractor. I believe there's been already a few tinners in it, so, and it's tin enough anyway, and I don't want it being dripping down onto the grey concrete, so I'm going to be careful as I can to do a neat job. So I'm going to have a stern up there, and then I'm going to paint it. So you know how to paint anyway. I'm not going to show you how to paint, but I'll just do a small bit here anyway. So it should give a nice effect I hope. I actually might put a bit more thinners in it. It seems a bit thick, so because it's only for wood use. So I'm going to put a bit more thinners. Ignore what I just said, that it'd be dripping everywhere, but it's a bit thick as at the moment. So I'm going to tin that up, and then the next clip you see, it should be all painted nice and blue. And yeah, it'll take a while to get in all the corners, so yeah, I'll get that done. I'll come back when all the beam is painted. Okay, so everyone, we have all the beams painted blue, and yeah, it looks quite nice now. I think it quite suits it. There's a bit there I missed. There's a few parts that dripped down, but I can just fix that with a bit of the grey paint, so no hassle. But I think it's ready for corrugated cardboard, which basically all it is, it's a cardboard thick sheet like this, and all you do then is you peel it off and you get that stuff there. So all you need to do is peel off the first bit of paper. All you do is peel off like that there, then you have your corrugated underneath. So that's what I use, very cheap method. Doesn't cost a whole lot. The only part that cost me was buying these wooden beams from my hardware store. So they don't cost me a whole lot, and the only thing costs you is time, that's all. But it saves me a lot of money on if I had to buy sheds on top of the other stuff I had to buy for the model farm. I wouldn't have a lot of money, so yeah, it's looking well, I must say. And I might bring it up to the farm, and then I'll show you how much of the yard is taken up. Okay, so guys, this is the dealership in its current position. As you can see, it's in line with the line. And with this space here, it's enough space to have, I don't know, 6 tractors at the front, a few machinery alongside, you know. As I said at the start of the video, it's not going to be a massive dealership, but it's something anyway. It's better than my last dealership I had. I think it was Rathmore Farm maybe, or something like that. I think, not sure, can't remember. But if I get let's get a county. Should look nice in there. Yeah, blue on blue. So yeah, it looks quite nice. That paint will take a while to dry, as it's there's like 2 different type of paints. It's like there's like water paint and there's this other, but it'll take a while to dry anyway. But I can still get the corrugated cardboard ready, and then yeah, looking well, I must say. It'll be ready for the glass, and I'll show you what I'm going to use for the glass if I have it lying about. Yeah, I do. I just use I cut up an old box when I was younger, so this is just some of what's left. So it's just see-through stuff from a box, and it works good as glass. As you can see, I used it here. It just kind of gives it that kind of realistic effect. So that's what I'm going to use for the front part here. So I'll get back to you when I have the corrugated ready, and I'll show you what I do to prepare it. Okay, so guys, at the moment I'm just preparing all the corrugate. So let me bring the camera a bit closer. As you can see, I have all the lovely bit of corrugate. Sometimes it goes wrong when you're peeling off the stuff, but what I recommend doing, don't pull it out with the thing, pull it across the lines, because it peels much easier and gives a better effect that way. It's not working because it's had the camera on, but yeah, basically as you can see there, it pulls much more easier, and you don't get like these tears like that there. So yeah, it's an easy way of doing it. That's just a little tip. I always get these little scratchy bits, rough bits of patches there. But hope you understand how to like tear the cardboard. Basically, really thick bits of cardboard. You mainly get like cardboard boxes, real thick packaging or something. So that's how you do it. Simple as that, really. And I'm gonna get all this stuff off, so I'll be ready for putting it on the shed. So I'll get back to you when I'm putting it onto the shed. So hello everyone, back again. Have all the corrugated cardboard ready. I cut out a few bits while I was waiting for the glue gun to warm up. So I just cut out 3 bits. And when I was waiting as well, I found my New Holland sticker, which is going to be going right here. And funny enough, I found that I got that sticker from Farming Simulator 15 Collector's Edition. So I was a bit of a Farming Simulator fan, you could probably tell. Got all the key rings and all. So you probably can't see much there, so I was going to put on 1 or 2 bits of corrugated board, and then just so you kind of get the gist of how it goes on and stuff. So I'll just use my hot glue gun. So very straightforward, but you have to be careful with the glue gun you don't get burnt, which is key. And also I cut a bit out here so it fits in nicely there. So should fit nice there. I'll be probably painting it a grey colour. I don't think it'll look well, the whole thing blue, just the board's blue. So I'm not really in favour of painting the corrugated cardboard blue as well. And I'm also planning to have the roofs, you're able to take them off, so I won't glue down the roofs in that case. And this should also slide in here, from what I've measured, yeah. It's taken quite a while for the paint to dry. As I said, it's tractor paint. So I hope this is quite a nice video, as it's not an ordinary video, only a video I do now and again. So I'll put this in here quick enough. Get the cardboard on in. So everything fits in all nicely. I measured it with the ruler and the pen, so yeah, it's taking shape and looking quite nice. And we're doing all the back and sides, and yeah, I'll cut back when I have all the corrugated cardboard on, and it'll be nearly ready for paint then, hopefully. So yeah, we're getting there, and I might be doing a live stream there this evening at the time of recording this on a Thursday, so might do a bit more in the dealership, so I'll get back to you with what I'm doing when I'm getting ready to paint it. Right, so everyone, it's been a long time, well, it's been a while, as I took a break and then came back at it. So I have all the corrugated on. There's a bit of a flop here because it's not glued down, obviously, so that just sits down like that. Same goes for here. It should make a good viewing for if I wanted to, like, just say, go into the inside. Then also I got the windows in. Yeah, the dealership looking well. I've just put the TM in there. because you're able to open the bonnet on her. So it's ready for paint basically. Also I'll need to do like a few tables and benches in the dealership, but it's not the most important at the moment as I have the main structure done. So what's next yet? The basically is ready for paint, and that's about it. Then she'll be done. Then it'll be ready for the new Holland sticker, which look quite nice right there. So yeah, look real nice. But I'll put that on after the coat of paint is on, because I don't want any paint going on the sign sticker. So anyways, I'm going to get ready for paint. You know how to paint, so I don't really have to show you, but I'd imagine this video will be pretty long, around the over 20 minute mark. So yeah, I'm just going to start getting the painting, and I'll show you what it's like after it's painted when the sign is on as well. So I'll show you in around 2 seconds. Right, so everyone, have it all painted as you seen by the time lapse. Have it all painted, and also got the New Holland sign up. So it's taken all taken shape now. It's now ready. Well, I think the dealership is nearly done now. So it's that I need to do all the other stuff, which I'm going to be doing poles, and I'm fencing around, so that'll be another different video. But yeah, very happy to have the dealership done now. It was on my mind for a long time, and glad to have it done. So hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something from it. There's a few people are asking to make, if I was making the dealership, make a video on it, so I said here you go, here's the video. So I'd say this video will be out on a Sunday, But yeah. So thanks for watching today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Instagram and the TikTok, Model Farmer 6710. Put some behind the scenes stuff there, so go check them out. And as always, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now. Hello everyone, it's Model Farmer 6710, and today we're doing episode 10 of building the new model farm. So we're nearing completion of the new model farm now. But today's episode we're going to be finishing off the forest. Yeah, I say finishing off the forest and maybe a few other things, but I'll have to see. So from what last episode, I couldn't finish off the forest because I didn't have the grass. So grass arrived today, so I'm gonna start finishing off the forest and put the grass matting around on the bridge and the river and the trees. So there's a good bit that needs to be doing, but sure, I'll start now, and I won't get it all done today, but sure, I can make a start to it. So I'll flip the camera around and show you what I'm gonna do.